All right, what's going on, guys? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I think the camera is a bit zoomed in, isn't it? Too much. Let me just check this, guys. Hold on. Zoom, zoom. Okay, here we go. All right, how's that? Yeah, looks good. All right, you can see the charts, right? Okay, good. Let's see. Now, yesterday I was mentioning, before I go ahead, yesterday I was mentioning about AMD 110 break. So 110 broke, but I really didn't want it to break yesterday because from here, from the lows to 110, it kind of already would have done that ATR that I was afraid of. So, but nevertheless, it did actually break and really sort of showed strength in midday. And then it actually really held strong at the close, which I like. The strong close, but the problem was today SPY is gapping down slightly. That's why this one is being affected by that as well. So SPY, if you look at SPY, it will be similar scenario, but in fact SPY is way weaker than AMD. So yesterday AMD initially was very relatively weak, but then later on it started picking up. So but look at the SPY's range yesterday. We're talking 451 all the way to 449. Really small range, right? But AMD, after an hour or so of trading, it started to gain really good traction to the upside. So I did start somewhere here in AMD, I think later after the stream. For the swing, this is the swing I'm talking about. I'll have to check the price, but today I will probably add the break of yesterday's close if it does happen. And if it happens on the open, I'll be very careful, but it happens after the open. Let's say if we start to trade a little bit sideways or even drop a little bit, but then it starts to reclaim the VWAP and starts breaking 110. At that time, it will be probably before 111. But right now, as it stands, at the break of 111, I'll probably add to this. So that's the plan with AMD. I'm keeping it on the side as only for swing ideas, but there could be a day trading idea as well on this one. That's why I'm keeping it on the watch list. So that's what I want to cover. What's up, Zel? Do you have anything that you're looking at? I'm pretty sure you're looking at the gappers, right? But I haven't seen the gappers yet. Verb. Whatever happened to Verb, buddy? Holy moly, what happened there? Holy moly, what happened? So it goes from 1, in fact, it goes from 70 cents all the way to 3.2, right at the close. It was a gapper. How come, were you looking at this Verb? VERB? To be honest, in the beginning, it kind of looked like it was going to drift down to the close, gap close. But as it opened, it gapped up. I mean, it halted and it just went crazy. Were there opportunities on it? Kind of difficult. It would have been difficult to trade because during the midday, it was just chop. But this is the power hour. This is the power of power hour. Look at that. Anyways, that was a good move. So we can keep an eye on this one, guys. There might be an opportunity on this. What is the catalyst on that? Good one, mate. What's up, Oasis? Welcome, buddy. How you doing? I was mentioning to Zell that I was a bit cheeky on AMD. I know I was mentioning at the break of 110s, but after the stream ended, I actually took it around, I believe around here somewhere, 108. I think 108 break. I might be wrong on that. Around this area. Pretty sure it's there. But I started, it's not a full position, it's just a starter. What I was saying is today, if it actually starts to show strength and starts to take out that 111, I'll add to it as well, for swing idea. Just to keep you posted on that. Verb we kept, GDC. By the way, GDC, I believe Zell was trading this. And it did all right, to be honest. It was very unusual, though, the way it actually... Look at the way it traded. It held up nicely in the pre-market yesterday, but it started to fail big time. And it started to drift down. And they start to reclaim. This was a bit confusing for me. Like, it just didn't have that volume. If I saw this coming in with some decent volume, but although we did see that volume coming in, it was too late. It was a power hour. But still holding up. This one is holding up still strongly. So we'll keep that in on the watch list. G and D C for a continuation. Okay, let's get rid of that. What else do we have? So Airbnb has gapped up yesterday and closed green. Airbnb, so gaps up. What is the catalyst? Why is this gapping up? New legislation cracking down on Airbnbs goes into effect today. This is 5th of 9. That is very strange. I don't have any news, but yeah. So gaps up, hold this on. I'm not too keen on this one, to be honest. It's a big gap. We could have a second day runner on the break of 142, 143s. We'll keep it just in case. AMC. What happened to AMC, by the way, after I left? I didn't really track it. Ooh, that trade was really good, guys. Yesterday, we traded it somewhere here, and then where did we trade it? No, here. Sorry, that was me looking at the wrong place. Actually, surprisingly, on Friday it did the same thing. Look, it washes down, shows weakness, and then starts to really hold, and then bottom, and then starts to lift. Yeah, it actually closed up green on Friday as well. So Tuesday, yesterday, same thing. What an exit, though, right? So yeah, that was a good trade, and it shows strength. Closed up green, nice. And now it's gapping down, as you can see. This is what I was expecting yesterday, but hey, I'm not gonna touch this, guys. It's just too unpredictable. BX is also one of those that I'm watching for possible swings, but it's already done what I expected it to do, and the price action is not that great. No, not interested. Okay, CLRB, yesterday's gapper, I believe. We look at that. Fubu. We can look at that. Fubu. So Fubu had 2 days of a run. Yesterday was a good opportunity on Fubu, to be honest, but I think nah, not interested. I don't like it. For some reason, just don't like it. I can't find the reason. Novavax. Novavax. Okay, this is interesting. 950 breaks. This is interesting. Okay, guys, I want to keep this on the watch list. The volume, look at this, guys. I know it's ranging and it's really sort of weak overall if you look at it. It's very weak. But this is basing, guys. It's basing. The issue is that anytime it bases and tries to sort of go green, it gets pushed down the next day. So that's one of the worrying thing about this being long biased on it. So you see here, it actually was a much bigger day than this. This is when you will be thinking second day possibility, continuation. It did happen, but the volume didn't come back. And then next time it happened, second day definitely came in. So today, second day continuation could come in, but don't expect too much from it because it just doesn't follow through. So not for swings, but probably for day trading idea. It might work out because it's right over 9, and as long as it stays over 9, it's good to go for that continuation. So, and VAX. X, that's steel, right? I believe so. I looked at the X comes in on one of my swing the swing watch list, the scanner. It did come in, but I thought it's not yet ready. That's why I left it alone. I needed to be like pausing for a while. I needed to play around 31s between this area here. It kind of is there though, but we could be very early. But again, with the high short interest on these kind of stocks, it could be any day. Are we talking about this stock? Which one are you talking about? Okay, let's go to GDC Aura. AUR. AUR had a really, this one looks good, guys. It's actually a multi-day breakout. It's already done a base and a reversal. It's on its way. It looks great. What is wrong with it? Well, the volume is a bit low, for sure, but it's rising. So this day, this is also good, guys. It doesn't bring a lot of liquidity, which is the only issue. If it had, let's say, anywhere close to 20 million, I'll be all over this one. I'm going to keep this on the watch list, AUR, but I'm just worried about the volume on this. Why are you tricking me, bro? Nax, X, Novavax. What is this about? NVAX. Okay, NVAX. It does have a high short interest. It it clearly tells you that yes, it does have a high short interest. But a short squeeze doesn't happen right at the bottom. It happens actually higher. So if it starts to lift and go for 10, 12, 14s, then it will happen. But it gets, as I said, as every time it starts to pop its head up with decent volume, it gets sold very, very strongly. At least the next day or third day, I would say. Yeah, if you're going to trade this, just be careful that it might do a squeeze, yes, but it's also getting heavily pushed down. So really, really react to what you're trading on the level 2 maybe. Ion Q. Also, one of the swings I'm watching as well is Ion Q. But oh sheesh, it's gone. Why didn't I put this on my swings in play? Why? Hold on, let me check my let me check my list that I actually posted the other day. Why was this not on it? Ah, interesting. I don't have that on a, but yeah, very strange. Anyways, it might be a bit too late now, guys. I can't really swing this. The swing idea was from this 1760 break, which is this area here. That, in fact, initially at the open drive, you might not have taken that, but then later it gives a really, really decent bounce off of that level, which was pretty much the ideal scenario there. What, Ion Q? Ion Q on NVAX, Novavax. Yeah, it looks really strong. I mean, beautiful swing idea at a swing stock. Really good swing stock from last year, December. All it's done is go up in a really good trending environment. Yeah. Ion Q. Yeah, Ion Q. Great. If you've been trading this, watching this, then yeah, great. Definitely worth to keep it on the watch list. But not today for me because it's a bit too overextended. If you look at the daily, it's just too overextended. If it hits 20, I might even look into shorting it. Today we might see some weakness coming into this. But the only problem I would say is if the volume was rising like this day, that day very strongly, then I would be a bit worried to short it. But I think there might be shorting opportunities on this one. Ion Q. But I'll leave it alone because it's one of my swing ideas. Okay, what else do we have? Verb we looked at. And that is that. All right, let's have a look at what we go for the gappers. 13 minutes to go for the market open, guys. $17.88 long. Holy moly, did you really? Well done, buddy. All right. That deserves a clap. 1788 long on this one. And don't tell me it's around here or around there. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to go crazy if you said if around here or there. Sheesh, not a swing. Oh, I was gonna lose it. Sheesh. I was gonna say I missed it, but someone did catch it. But hey, that's fine. Great entry. Great area for the price action that you went in with, which was away from all the levels, and a lot of confirmation behind this this price action. Really nice. Well done. Good trade. SST. Okay, SST is gapping up, but it's fading down. I'll keep it on the gappers because we don't have many, but I doubt this is going to do anything, to be honest. CLRB, yesterday's gapper. Yesterday's gapper, very difficult, man. 211 to 287. I don't want to trade this. No, I'll just leave it. I don't like the price action. Okay, what else do we have? Derm. Anybody see anything? That's also same thing as the other one. I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't see anything, guys. All right. Okay, so let's go into yesterday's one. We kept Dell. Dell actually went really strong earlier on and then really sort of gave back whatever it gained yesterday. But it was a decent second day runner initially for a day trade, not for swing trades. It wasn't meant for a swing trade anyways. Look at this trend line. As soon as this trend line broke, it took a while, but never actually sort of continued after that. It drifted down after. So I'm going to leave it alone, Dell. But here's the thing. We could still have continuation, earnings continuation play on this one. We could still have in the next few days. So keep that in the watch list for longer, for this week at least. What we want to be looking at is today, if we're going to get any entry on it, it'll have to be at the break of the yesterday's highs, which is very close to 70s now. If it goes from 67, 50s all the way to 70s, that's already huge move. I would definitely be careful if it goes from here. Now, let's say, for example, today it ends up getting close to 70 and tomorrow it breaks it. Beautiful, perfect scenario. But today, if it does that, I'll be extremely careful. If I probably wouldn't think of letting it run, probably a scalp. But the other scenario would be beautiful. So Dell, we could keep it. BEKE. Oh, BEKE is gapping up. So we can put this on the gappers. Dude. HPE, yesterday we did have a look at, no, not interested. Verb is what we're going to keep. And GDC, hoping that it will bring more volume today, which I doubt. Airbnb, there could be a second day continuation for this gap. I didn't get anything for why this was gapping up this much. There's not much of a, hold on. No, there's no news. As far as I can tell. Novavax as well. Break of, yes, break of the yesterday's highs, 930s, will bring some volume, yes, for the second day. Don't expect too much. AUR definitely looks good. The only issue is the volume, liquidity. I wish it was 20 million. And this day looked a bit more liquid. Look at this. I hate trading these, especially for a day trade. For swing, it's a different matter. You can definitely use that as a swing thing. Hussein, welcome to the stream. First of all, I don't really look at the gold. I don't trade gold, day trade it. I only swing trade it once in a while or invest in it. Looking at gold is very difficult to day trade. But if you want, I can look at it for you. But gold will be from a list of thingy. What is it like? Not a day trading sort of analysis. It'll be more. This is an ETF for gold, a GLD, and this is the daily chart. Let's have a look at that. So I think gold remains strong at this point. It's very close to breaking out that 180. If it starts to trade over 180, today is gapping down, yes. But if it starts to any day to this week or next week even, it starts to trade over 180, I will, to be honest, it looks good for us, even possible swing ideas. So yeah, that's gold. The reason why I don't day trade, Hussein, gold is have a look at the 1 minute chart, right? It's only an instrument for investing and swing trading. So have a look at the intraday chart. Whenever you see something like this, right? Not a continuation, not a proper continuation. It's going to rip you apart for a day trade, right? But for investment perspective, whenever gold dips, anytime 20%, 10%, 15%, there are opportunities to buy it. But also you have to consider the supply and demand of the gold as well. You have to keep an eye on the news based on the countries that provide the gold, that produces gold mostly, right? So yeah, that's your gold for you. Let's have a look at the SPY. So yesterday, SPY did a very narrow range day, guys, very small range. We are clearly strong on SPY overall, generally. Short term, we had a pullback, and even shorter term, we had a bounce. Yesterday, I was kind of hoping we will continue that bounce, but today, we could see that, but we are also still showing sign of weakness, which is a gap down. But these kind of gap downs pretty much closes very quickly. So we are kind of expecting a gap close initially. And then if this market is strong enough, it will start to trend beyond this level, 44920. And if it's not, if it still wants to continue to retrace back down a little bit, we might see some weakness coming in. So I've got two scenarios setting up for this, for the market. One is if it gap fills with some decent strength and it starts to take out 44930s, we might see some trending environment today, like these. But if it wants to stay weak for next few days, then it's going to start to really chop you around and starts to reject from this area, or even from here. So every day. I'm back. I was away for a while for holidays. I actually had a long 2 months holiday, and I'm back. So I'll be streaming from 8:30, between 8:30 to 9 until I would say 11. This is Eastern Standard Time, right? EST. Pali. Oh, Pali is good. This is also one of the gappers, right? Pali was good, yes. For scalping, yes, definitely good. Momentum trade looks good. The only issue with this one is it's a sub $2 stock, which I genuinely don't like to trade. But definitely good for you because you trade these kind of stocks nicely, so you have a feel for it. And especially with these kind of stocks, it's easier to to read it. Like market depth is easier to read. So that's probably why you're a scalper. But let me just share the watch list for the day, guys. We have it here. And this swings in play don't change. It's still here. Swing idea watch list is still here, guys. And then we are gonna go watch list. I'm just gonna post the watch list for the day. There we go. Okay, so we have quite a big list today. AMD, still a continuation could happen. Dell, I'm keeping it just in case we get another continuation to the upside. Verb, GDC, Airbnb, Novavax, or AUR. And then gappers, we have hold on. Why do I have HSDT? Sorry, I meant to actually take out SSTT. Hold on. Take that out. We got SST, I'm not too keen on. BEKE, I'm not too keen on. The market is open, by the way, isn't it? Let's go, guys. Best of luck. And we have Pali. Pali is... wow, okay, there you go. There's your rejection. That's pretty normal. This is your open drive, so expect a big range on the open drive candle. Great. So, what is the volume we're looking at for this? SPY is drifting down, guys. So it's weaker than we thought. It's not going for that gap fill. It is initially showing weakness, the SPY. What's my AMD doing? AMD is doing okay. It's not too bad. I would really like the SPY to be holding its weakness, start to base, and then so I can add, but it's still early, guys. I'll probably add later. AMD, I'll keep it as it is. Yeah. I need SPY to be basing. SPY is weak overall, but this is 44850, 44. It's only about 50 cents drop, guys. It's nothing. Let me do this. Okay. Yeah, SPY is still showing weakness. It's going to take the lows. Yeah, there it goes. So once SPY starts to take out the lows, I think it's going to bring down other big names like my AMD should. There it goes. That's your result of SPY. Let's have a look at the other ones. Not yet. BBIO. BBIO, I'm looking for a long over 3130s. BBIO. 3130s if it gets there. I think I have an alert set for it. No, I don't. Why not? I'm gonna set an alert for BBIO to over 3120. But it might not happen today. Also SMCI over 287.60s. So yesterday's high is basically here. Wow, SPY is weak, guys. Be careful taking longs on the big names. Let's just keep an eye on SPY. SPY. Okay, so far we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, all the candles being red. That's maybe it wants to go further. What's the next level we have? Next level is far. We're talking 4405. So is it gonna go all the way there? Maybe. Oh, Poly looks good. It's halted, right? So once this open drive happened and it starts to hold, you've got to be very quick with it and read that level 2 properly. And I don't know whether Zell, you took this because you were watching it properly. That open drive didn't actually go any far. So this actually has quite a bit of potential for some decent squeeze. Yeah, it's halted as well. We'll see in about 3 minutes once it opens. SST. SST is gone. Yeah, over here. Yeah, that was a decent, really, really nice push. Really nice, decent, small structure break. A really good, decent volume coming in. Yeah, very good trade, that one, actually. I believe this is where you took it, right? So AMD still could give us some opportunities later. Very nice. Very, very nice. What was the thingy on it? AMD is looking like a nice short though. Very nice. The borrow fees, what was it? Let's see what's going to happen on PALI. Halted at 143. Should be opening quite soon. There it goes. So it gaps up to 150. Let's see if it's going to actually start to weaken. If it actually starts, if I was in on it, if it breaks this low here, 140, 43, 140s, I'll get out of it. But it's holding, so I'll actually probably add to it on the break. There it goes. Yeah, there it goes. Another hold coming in. Okay, that hold is not happening, so that's scary. If the hold doesn't happen, be careful for a flush down. Be careful. There it goes. But that flush is not like taking that 150 out, so that's a good thing. This flush might take it out. Okay. It's holding. There's some sellers there, for sure. There's some sellers. All right, here it goes. 158 has some sellers. Okay, it's pushing it down. 158s are holding strongly right there. But also we've got some bids. There it goes. 158 is gone now. It's going to run unless we have another set of sellers coming up. But there it goes. It's going to... Okay, it's getting pushed heavily as well. But this is what short squeeze... These are the type of stocks that will bring short squeeze because there's a lot of sellers trapped. If there's enough buyers, obviously. But if somebody's stacking the sell orders, then you can get trapped in it as well. So 159 got taken. 161 has some orders, but that's going to get taken as well, seems like. Interesting. There it goes. Okay, so this seems like it's holding nicely, PALI, PLI, and it seems like it wants to go for more. If it breaks that 170, there probably will be another squeeze. It's already breaking that 161 that was the seller there. But it's holding though, that 161 area. Attacking again. Interesting. 61s are getting hit. 162s are getting hit now, getting taken out. Are they? Yes, they are. 163, 164 getting taken out. Not yet, but it's trying. But it seems like there's a stacking orders up top. As soon as it goes few cents, it's getting heavily sold. So if you're trading this long, be careful for a rug pull. Be very careful with that. There comes the rug pull. I think if it takes that 150, we might see more weakness. So that the seller was stacking there, as he was probably filling up the orders, or the guy who actually took most of the shares when it was gapping up during pre-market. Maybe that is profit taking. After first halt, they usually will do that. So there it goes. So SPY is bouncing nicely. This one looks like a nice little flag that's about to pop either way. The good thing about this is initially the main move, which is to the upside, is with good decent volume, and the pullback is kind of like declining volume. So we can say with the volume analysis that if it does start to break, it might gain some traction. $162, $163 break, $164, $165 break. I might try this, guys. Oh, look at SPY, guys. Okay, so let's have a look. This one looks interesting for a quick day trade. PALI on the break of 162s, 65s. But if it takes that 140 and the VWAP out, then all bets are off on this one for a while. Yeah, it's taking out. So that seller would actually sort of... So he was stacking as well as he's just now aggressively selling, I believe. So okay, so that's we don't have to do anything with the AMD. If it starts to break, we might get the chance to break on AMD at 111. And if we do, now we need that SPY to be holding above VWAP. It's all over the place anyways today. Not too bad. Yeah, AMD's taking out the lows. It's just kind of expected. I expect a bit of a weakness coming on AMD. Might give us a chance to later add to it. Not today, maybe next few days. What else are we looking at? Pali. So Pali is still holding on the 140. Pali boy. Okay, BEKE looks good for a short, guys, right now. 1845. 1845. And borrow fees are really cheap on this one. $18.45, 46. 1846. So look. It's basing though, that's the thing. Gap filled on what? There it goes. 1846. I'm gonna keep it very small, guys. This risk 1856, 10 cents risk, guys. It's worth it definitely for BEKE. It might be a quick small loser, but once it actually sort of takes out the 1840, 1835s, it has some potential to give us a decent move. So it's definitely worth it. Let's have a look at PALI. Dude, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a gap fill. This is the one you were talking about, 171 to the tick. But this is what happens, like once it starts to bounce from the VWAP, it brought in, look at the volume, look at the rising volume. So this definitely has more potential, I think. It's not giving up the buyers. The 170 breaks, I think it might run for another one. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is attacking that 170 and that breaks, guys. Yeah, there's a heavy pressure selling coming in, but yeah, the sellers don't give up, the buyers are not giving up, so that's why there's a big battle there. 1850, it's not doing anything, guys. I might exit BEKE. It's not doing anything. It's in fact basing. I'm a bit worried about that. So I'm going to be very tight on the stop on the exit. So BEKE is going to be very quickly exited. 1852 doesn't break, I'm going to stay in it. If 1852 breaks, then I'll be out on it. BEKE. And our AMD is okay, just bouncing around. I shouldn't even be looking at AMD because it's a more of a swing idea, but what's our SPY doing? So SPY is reclaimed back the open. So it's about to go red to green, and it's nicely basing under that 200 EMA. So if it starts to take out the 200 EMA, that is a good sign. All right, so BKE is kind of playing around. I want it to break very quickly. There goes AMD as well. ASEAN, sorry, I wasn't checking. I was paying attention to the other ones that I'm in. Oh, sheesh. You're right, Zell. You're right, 100%. Oh, okay. I missed it, guys. Sorry, Zell. I should pay attention to. I'm going to be out of BEKE, guys. 51. Yeah, I'm out. It's not doing anything. 51, guys. Just, oh, there it goes. Good exit. Anywho, so I missed that ASEAN. OSTK you've been mentioning for sure. Oh, beautiful. Oh, sheesh. Really nice. Really nice. Beautiful downtrending. Yeah, both of them just just the same system. You know that. You know the drill. Beautiful, very clean. Both of them were really, really clean. Just didn't was paying attention to the other one, which wasn't really worth it. Look, just few cents loser on this one. It was basing for sure. It was basing. It was a good exit, 1851 here. PLY. But ASAN and OSTK was really nice. Beautiful. Is that a new thing? Because I don't know what stock beep is. I'll try it. I'll definitely try it. I don't use as many scanners. Does it have relative volume? RVol, does it have it? If it does, then it's great. Because most of the scanners, it's kind of hard to find. Even if they do have, it's like very complicated. It's not the same as the trade ideas. If it has similar to trade ideas, then I'm all up for it. Look at this beauty, man. OSTK. I mean, the entry is just pure. The only issue you would have thought at that time was like, oh, there's a wick. But you know the system, guys. You know the setup. It's just, you can't ignore that. MD is going down. Really? Dude, that's not going to stay free for a long time. Okay. Stock beep. Which one are you? Markets, United States, of course. Yeah, send me your filters on how you found those, because I would love to have something intraday that is popping, which is this, pretty much, you know, and especially with the volume, relative volume increasing on this one. Oh my god, yeah, that would be nice. I tried to create a scanner for Thinkorswim of these washes. It just didn't work out. So that would be nice, man. You send it to me. I shall check it, broski. Okay. Can you filter out certain things on it, like the price? What can you filter out on it? Most active now, VWAP, moving up now, gap up, trending. Yeah, relative volume is very, very important. I mean, you know, I used to use SPY is also basically taken out the lows, by the way, so very weak. I used to use trade ideas just specifically for RFall. That's the only thing I use it for. That's the main thing. Interesting. ASEN, OSTK. Dude, EZGO. Check these scanners out. You just have to, yeah. Johnson Johnson. Too late. JBLU. Yeah, there's some decent stocks on that. I'll keep an eye on it for sure. Play around with it. And our SPY isn't really helping. It wants to stay weak, which kind of is expected from. This might be another pullback, a smaller pullback, and then we move on. Interesting. Very nice. It's more of a blog kind of thing. It's yeah, it's very interesting, that scanner. I like it. I don't hate it. It's lovely. Looks good. So this is what we're looking at. Stock beep. And you can actually have the breakdown range breakdown, and you can actually set it for volume, our volume to show up. So EZGO had a 8.5. This one basically could be 8.5 times the relative volume. Don't know how they calculate it, but it looks like it. Overstock as well, 7.5. So the higher the relative volume, the better it is. Uh, yeah, you can also filter it really good. Like you can also do it, for example, with time, which one showed recently, and just track it yourself or filter it yourself. So everything is sort of um, happening live, as you can see. JWN not interested. Why? Because relative volume is not there. Yeah, interesting. Also, we could have a breakout range if you're a um, long bias trader. GTLB had a decent RVOL. RVOL was 3.2, 2.2 for ACI. Yeah, I'll look into it. It looks very interesting. Yeah, yeah, some of them are a bit thingy, but I feel like I want to short PALI now with a stop over 151 just about now, and with a stop over 151. Not yet. Oh, so it's taken that 151, so it's not really. I think this one is now as crowded as can be, but the VWAP is holding it strongly, and the volume is coming in. So be careful shorting it. Just gonna leave it alone for the moment. It's above that. That's a good opportunity. Okay, it's gone. Just looking at those filters, guys, playing around with it. I think I might find myself some decent scanner. So AMD is really sort of weakening, whereas SPY is also weak, guys. Can't expect that. This guy never broke that 70 that we were talking about, but if it stays the same way as this, if it stays this range and it doesn't actually sort of go weaker, as in takes out the low of yesterday and then goes further down, then it looks good. And then tomorrow there could be opportunity on Dell. VERB didn't do much. There was an opportunity there, but a quick one, well, probably might not have been worth it. GDC. Airbnb. SPY is not helping. There's your Novavax second day continuation, but didn't go far though. 927 breaks, 966. Yeah, so it didn't go far now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we might see some more rejection on this one. Ooh, AUR. Probably done. SST done. It's a nice one though. BEKE. Wow, BEK is back again for a shorting opportunity. I might take this one again one more time with a very, very small. All right, one last try on BEKE, guys, and I would like that 1843 to thin out a bit. Not yet. 143. All right, it's bouncing now. Okay, let's see how far it goes. Okay. Okay, something's up with my trading platform, guys. Hold on. All right, 1843, guys. I got 1843 on BEKE. And I'll exit on 1851 break again. It'll be very quick. So 1843. Last attempt on BEKE. Earlier I attempted it here. What was my price? 1845, somewhere like that. And I got out 1851, so about 6 cents, 5-6 cents on it, which is nothing. See what we see. It's just playing around, just like it did before. But I would really like this to break, basically low of day, close to low of day, start breaking, and then I could manage it properly, maybe even add. But until it does that, I'm going to be sticking to very quick trade. This definitely has a potential for a gap fill, which is 18, and way below the 18. So just doesn't want to take that 1840. Still waiting on it. Team 51. That 1848 is holding, so as long as that holds, I'm staying in it. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna come out of it quickly. 1848 break is where I'm looking at for exit for BEKE short. Should have gone, there it goes. I might break that, guys. There it goes. Okay, let's. It did break that one for 1848. If this closes strong, then I'm gonna be out. Although I would like to wait for the close. It's strong, yeah. I'll be out. $18.53. What's the volume at? Can't even see the volume. There's not much volume on this bounce, so this could be just a last attempt. All right. Guys, I'm not gonna waste my time on this one, although as soon as I leave, it's gonna... There it goes. Okay. As soon as it goes down towards that 118.40, 41s, it bounces, so there's buyers here. That gets needs to be taken out. What happened to Upwork? Upwork was like strange. Is this, I'm not looking at the right thing? Yo, it went from 15s all the way to 1385s. That's not a misprint. There's another opportunity here. That's this. Ooh. It's not bad actually. It's not a bad shorting opportunity. That's looking good. 4060 to 4064. Yeah, this is better, I think. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that's definitely, that was a better. I was looking at from under 1470s, 1468, something like that. Yeah, it's too late now for me. I don't like to chase. I don't like the chase. Yes, no. Okay, so BKE is just keeping me here on the stream. Otherwise, I want this lows to get taken out. And once it does, I think it has potential, but it just wouldn't. Just wouldn't. So okay, here we go. Is this the way? Is this the one? Nope, I guess not. SPY is just weakening. Look at this. What about AMD? AMD bounced a little bit, but I think there's probably a VWAP projection short there, because it definitely is weak. SPY is weak. But if it does take out 110, that could be a reversal. Dell, GDC, not seeing anything there. VERB somehow is kind of curling back up. This could be interesting, guys. VERB. It's curling up towards the VWAP and it's trying to take that out. The volume is dying down though. But these kind of stocks, which is the second day after this massive run, people are watching this. So if any chance that it's going to take out that 240, it probably will bring more volume. But it has to take out that and stay above it. See you, buddy. I'm about to go off as well. I'm just waiting for BEKE to do something. If not, then I'll probably call it a day. Not a very, like, in terms of trading, only BEKE trades. Small sort of loser. Not really anything that I can write home about. Anyways, I might track this, guys. I would really like this to break this down, and then I can go. Even if I don't completely finish the trade, I will wait for it, guys. I'll wait for this BK trade to work out, either work out or take me as a loser. So the trade was, where was it? 1843, I think. Somewhere here. 1843, I believe here. And then earlier it was this was a 5 cents loser, something like 1850. Let's see, 1846. 1846 was the entry, and then I exited 1851, which is like 6 cents. Small, very small. There we go. Okay, so that was the first trade, small loser. Now we're still on this short, waiting for this to break 1840. So once it does, we have some potential for the downside. That's what I'm waiting. All right, let's go. I wouldn't expect anything before the low of day. Even if it does break 1840, I probably wouldn't get too excited unless it breaks this whole low of day. And when it does, that's when I can be excited about it. So 1840 breaks now. And we need the volume though. The volume isn't there. It's picking up though slowly. So not too bad. Might be worth the wait, guys, for me. Oh, there it goes. Let's go. Take out that 1830. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Come on. Take that 1830s out, and we're laughing. 1830s. Okay, let's go. There we go. Okay, get ready to rock and roll. No worries, buddy. That's a good thing you did. If you missed it, if you take any trades emotionally, then you're obviously can't think properly. Might be a good thing you did then. Yeah, I'll probably, if I can exit once, then I can leave the stream because that's a successful trade. I could exit now, but it's just only about 15 cents. Now, I do expect a bit of a bigger move on this one. Now, we can keep our stop at the break of 1848 for sure. Earlier, I was going to take out 1848 anyways, but the problem with that was this was too quick of a move, and I wanted to wait for this to close. And it closed basically here, and then the next one didn't take out the high at all and went under. So that was just a kind of like this. These kind of price action usually is a confirmation to either stay or exit. All right, here we go. 1830 break. Come on, let's go. 1830. Are we going? LFG. Let's have a look. What happened to LFG? Is this a buyout? Is that a symbol, or is it short for something I don't understand? That's not a symbol, is it? Oh, maybe not. Paddy? Yeah, it seems like it's gearing up. It's creating nice little pattern. If it does break that pattern, it looks decent, to be honest. It's surprisingly holding up over VWAP, to be honest, and it's bringing volume. I might take this, guys, for quick trades. Wow, 154 breaks. I will take that. 154 breaks. There was huge. Okay. Okay, let's watch that. It's about to break that 1830, and if it does, then I'm expecting a bit of a wash coming in on this one. Okay, here we go. Paddy, 154 is about to break. There's big sellers there, but if that gets taken out, there could be something there. So I'm waiting for the break of 154, or just before it breaks. Okay. I just need to see it thinning out. Okay, it's thinning out. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 150. I think 155. It has to be quick though. Um, 58. 158. There's more sellers coming in, but it's not thinning out though. Alright, let's see if it holds. 157s. Volume came in. Just needs to take out that 158s and 160. Interesting. All right. Nah, maybe not yet. Maybe not yet on Paddy, but there's something brewing. Something definitely is brewing there. Anyways, so BAKE is still doing the same thing. Our stop could be here, right there, and we just wait. And there goes our Paddy. There goes our Paddy 158. That 158 also has to get taken out. Is it 109? So I've done a quick trade on Pally. It just didn't go. It was a quick one, in and out, just basically break even on a PLI. I think it's just midday, almost lunchtime now, isn't it? There. What time is it? What time is it there? No, it's not lunchtime. It's 10:30, so it's still early. It still could happen. Why do I feel like it was 11:30? Old man. Yeah. I'm losing it. There's another opportunity for add here. I might add here, guys. On PEKE. Dude, PLI definitely is gearing. I want to be there when it moves, because split second it could be late. But I also don't want to get stuck. I haven't had my coffee today. I just remembered. Come on, BAKE. Let's go. Come on. Ah, there you go. I saw. Okay, here we go. That's not bad. That is not too bad. Let's go. 1824, I believe I got some partial. That's not bad. And it has more potential, as I mentioned. So the rest, I'm going to leave it running, guys. Me done for the day. Definitely, it is gearing up, but you'll have to wait for it for the right time. Maybe you'll have to take few trades, small trades, break even or small losers, just to be able to catch a really decent mover. It definitely is worth it. Keep an eye on the level 2. Trying to understand where the sellers are lying, and if those sellers are getting taken out, then definitely right now it's getting taken out right now, and as soon as I'm about to leave, it's going to take it out. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. But anyways, BEKE, I'm still in it, guys. I probably will be trailing the stop here on the close of this, so it's still a win-win. It could be a great trade today, but also it's still a green trade for the day. All right, guys, I'm ending up green, small green right now, but we'll see. I wish you the best of luck if you're going to be trading PLI. Just be careful to be very quick with your exits if you see any sort of signs on the level 2. All right, take it easy, guys. Peace.